Right guys, what's up? So England is really reminding me a lot like Thailand at the moment, not just because it's hot as balls today, but also because it stinks of shit. Quite literally, the farmers are fertilizing their fields, so everywhere you go there's just a faint whiff of pig poo lingering in the air today, so it's not that nice. But yeah, it's kind of reminding me a lot like Thailand at the moment just because of that. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to find a job teaching in Thailand. So this is specifically for teachers. So for expat gigs and that kind of thing, I don't know too much about it. What I'm literally just going to focus on right now is how to actually find a teacher's job. So your best option by far in Thailand for teaching is literally going there in person and visiting schools, knocking on the door of schools and applying online. They do want people who are already in the country. So like your best time of year for going out there is pretty much like May. May's the best time because that's when the start of the academic year is, early May. Otherwise you're probably going to be best off going around, there's another secondary term in October. Kind of mid to late October is another peak recruiting time in Thailand. So you're going to want to go there either in May or October, but you can find a job in the off season. I mean, my last school, I got a job in February, which is really the middle of a semester, but I still found a job quite easily. No worries at all. So like, I won't be too afraid of that. However, a lot of people don't really quite have the confidence to go out there in person, and I understand that because I first went out there with an agency. So like an agency, they'll help you find a job before you get there, so you can arrange that from your home country. Now I went through an agency called Teaching Abroad Thailand. Now Teaching Abroad Thailand are based in Lopburi, and quite a lot of their schools are in the north of the country and in the rural areas. But there are quite a few various agencies around the country, so like you can pretty easily find a job there. I won't worry about that too much. So I went there through an agency, and they kind of shit my top. Yeah, they're really quite good because they do a lot of the legwork for you. They really kind of help you out with a lot of the paperwork and things like that, helping you to get a visa and everything. They really kind of baby you into it. So if you're a first-time ESL teacher or you're looking for a gap year or that kind of thing, sorry about the wind, guys, if there's a bit of breeze going on. I'm just out in the open playing field at the moment, so yeah. Yeah, an agency does do a lot of the legwork for you, but they do take a cut of your salary as well. So if you're looking for higher pay, or you're a bit more of an experienced teacher, then you're probably just best off going out there by yourself. You know, native teachers especially are really highly in demand out in Thailand, so I wouldn't worry about that too much, finding a job specifically. But yeah, so those are the two main avenues, is literally either go through an agency. I mean, mine was Teaching Abroad Thailand, but there is quite a few other agencies as well. But I can't remember them all off the top of my head. But quite a few of my friends in America came through a different agency. So yeah, like, either come in person if you're backpacking, visit your schools. Don't forget, if you're bringing a resume, which you're gonna need, don't forget to include a photograph with your resume, because like, these schools want to see a picture of you. They want to know what you look like. Because you gotta remember, in Thailand, appearances are key. So like, you're gonna want to have a little photograph enclosed with your resume as well. So anyway, like, private teaching as well, literally just put ads out there if you're in your town. Like, in your town, word of mouth is the biggest thing. So just like, put ads on the street for English teacher, looking for students and that kind of thing. Something to keep in mind as well is that if you don't have a degree, you need a degree from a college or university in order to get a work permit. So like, a lot of gap year teachers just kind of do kind of short-term teaching at language academies and stuff. You don't need a degree for that, but you have kind of dodgy hours at language academies, plus the pay is kind of not as good. So that's kind of something if you don't have a college degree, but generally speaking, you need a college degree in order to get a work permit, and I'll make another video on that later on about how to actually get your visa and work permit. But so if you're wanting to work in like one of the government schools or one of the private schools or something, you're pretty much going to need a degree. So anyway, any more questions about that, feel free to hit us up, give us a comment, or drop me an email. If you know my email address already, it's jm.davies_89 at hotmail.co.uk. Alright, see you all later.